Hi Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. Welcome to your August reading. Let's take a look at what's going on for you this month. Make sure to check your Sun, Moon and Rising signs so that you get the complete picture for the month ahead. And also check out the astrology of August that gives an overview of what the planets are doing and how we can connect with it and flow with it to make the best use out of it. And I've also made an infographic for you. The link will be in the description box in the comment below. It is interactive. You click on the date and it's going to take you to the aspect and explain its effects. It will also tell you what signs are being affected and how long the effect is going to last, plus how can we connect and flow with it. Okay, let's see. Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising, August 2022. Let's take this here. We have Peace with the Two of Swords, Moon in Libra. We have the Tower, which is a Martian card. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? For Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising, we'll take this. We have the Magician, Mercury. Okay, we have two more. Yes. We have Effort with the Three of Pentacles, Mars in Capricorn, and we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, let's get clarifiers now for Virgos, Sun, Moon and Rising. Let's clarify Peace. The Two of Swords, please. Can we clarify Two of Swords for Virgo? Mercury is your ruler, and it's very nice that it is right in the center there. Let's see what the Two of Swords is talking about. Okay, we have the Moon. The Tower. Thank you. We have Five of Wands. Magician. We have the Fool. Three of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, clarifying that. And Knight of Cups, please. Whoa, okay. Alright, we're getting 2 or 3 cards, alright. So, Six of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and we have Page of Swords. Okay, so in the first part here, we have certain hidden subconscious beliefs that are causing a form of dilemma, like we don't know which way to go. Twos are about making a choice. So, and we are confused about which way to go because Virgos are very practical. They're the earth sign, right? But if the practicality, the groundedness of something doesn't make sense, like if it is not coming from a balanced perspective, then it can be a throw off. But here it is asking you to take a look at the intuition, because Moon is highly intuitive. It has very magical powers here. And also we have Moon in Libra over there. First half is Leo season, and if you are a Virgo rising, then Leo is going to be in your 12th house, and 12th house is about the hidden influences that are there, which we don't really recognize unless an external trigger brings it to the surface. So it looks like with the Tower here, there is a recognition and epiphany of the conflicts that already exist. I don't think this is something new, because it looks like with these 4 cards here, as though you are addressing what is not working for you. And this can move you to making a big change, because right after that and in the very center, we have Magician and the Fool. This is stepping into a brand new chapter. After 22nd, we have Virgo season. So we are taking on that leadership role for our lives. We're using all the tools and skills we have at our disposal to make something wonderful happen for us. But it is coming from an experience. This can be like you're concerned, let's say you have an idea, but you are concerned about how it will work out. Perhaps you're torn that if I make this choice, then it will have such and such consequences, but if I don't do it, then such and such will continue, right? So there can be that push and pull with the Two of Swords. The pros and cons list just do not make sense anymore. And why it doesn't work? Because 12th house can be solved using trusting the unknown, following the intuition, believing in the mysteries, appreciating what lies beneath the surface as and when it shows up. The dreams that we get, signs, symbols, synchronicities, all those are 12th house topics. That will be very heavy in the month as we progress through Leo. But the Tower and Five of Wands is as though the conflict is spurring you into action to make a breakthrough happen. To not remain in conflict, but find a light, because the Tower also talks about enlightenment, recognition, an awakening that cannot be ignored. There is no turning back. And given that we have Magician and the Fool here, there is literally no turning back after August here. Okay, it's a clean slate, and this is, so whenever we are born, the month before that is actually the season of the 12th house, and it is usually a contemplative month where we are closing out certain cycles. We are thinking about, okay, moving forward, what is going on, another year, another me, and it's my birthday or whatever, however you prefer to think about it. But it is natural that it's sort of the calm before we begin again. Okay, after the 12th house, we have the first house, which is us, our birth into the world. It is how we present ourselves to the world, a persona, an attitude shift. So there is major shift here taking place in the month of August here that is really shifting you out of conflict. And this transformation can't feel easy, because Five of Wands and Two of Swords as well, it can make you still feel conflicted while you're making the changes. Okay, but it is absolutely necessary, and it is going to take you into another period of work and expression. Moving on from the Magician and Fool, we have Three of Pentacles clarified by the Two. Focus more on the people who are supporting you, the skill sets and the resources that are there to support you. That is going to be brought into focus. Cooperation, coordination, co-working, all of that. You can have a very valuable team, whether it is, a group of friends that have very similar interests, or it is in a professional setting. But regardless, everyone will be helping each other out. Everyone has different skill sets they're strong at, and you recognize your skill sets, and you are demonstrating that, you're showcasing that a lot more in a fresher manner. Yeah, it's just it's a shift. It's a switch in the perspective. You're more confident in who you are, in who you're becoming, and you're putting that out as productive work. We have that, and Two of Pentacles can be that you're taking care of little things here and there, that there are many things going on, and you're just having to keep up with that, juggling finances or resources, and in trying to make this cooperation happen. Not trying, really, it is happening, but at the same, it's busy, so you need help, from people who can handle a part, so you're delegating enough work, but despite that, you still have quite a few things to do. Overall, it looks like a busy month, but I don't think you're upset about any of the busyness. It's actually more welcome, because you're putting effort in directions that you believe is going to be more sustainable, long-lasting, reliable. And it can be some form of expression here. We have again the amount of heart you put into something, the feelings you exert into a certain situation. That's the Knight of Cups here. This month can also encourage you to look to the past and see how that has influenced your emotional health and well-being. And with the Page of Swords here and the Three of Pentacles, it's like you might be talking about this with someone. You might be discussing these issues with someone, and they are able to help you out because either they have been through the same thing or they have been brought up completely differently and have a whole new perspective. But that perspective can really help you shift your outlook on certain issues and certain topics. If you're trying to create something new, you're asking for perspective from other people, and they're able to offer to you very important insights here. You're working for finances as well, but it is sort of like you're putting your heart and feeling into it. You're fueling passion into the work, but at the same time you're putting in the tangible work as well, and that is absolutely perfect here. You're learning a lot of different things. You're talking to many people as well, but more of the focus in the first part at least is that you're breaking out, you're breaking through from an old pattern. There is definite realization of some things. Let's see how this month is. Getting more cards. How is the month of August for Virgos? Let's see. Okay, we have Void. So this is the unknown that we were talking about, and unknowns are scary. At least that's how you're perceiving it at the moment. But unknowns are also full of possibilities. And that's what you'll be tapping into. This is stepping into the void. This is beginning with a void, right? The void contains the possibilities here. We have microgravity, which is that you are attracting what you are becoming. And what you are becoming is evolving. Okay? What is your magnetism? The unknown forces that even you exude. How is that impacting the environment, the surroundings, the type of people and circumstances that you attract into your life? Okay, let's get different cards. Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. How is August? Yes, you're evolving. The edge of evolution feels messy. And we have Sacred Mirrors, card number 33. We did get 3 and 3 here as well. So that can be a sign and synchronicity. That means your guides are there. They're trying to help you. There can be some important information that comes to you through other people. You're running it by others. You're checking in with your perspectives with other people. 3s are also about communication, the mind and the intellect, and corresponds to Mercury, which is your ruler. Okay, let's get other cards. Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. How is the month of August for Virgos? We have true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. Yeah, really, you're discovering quite a bit that has been hidden away from you before, but now you're ready to process it. You're ready to make peace with yourself. You want to address the conflicts in order to restore balance and peace. And the darkness contains a lot of potential. Even the moon here, it's just a change in perspective relative to the sunlight. A new life blooms at night. It's not bad and scary and dark and all of that, right? And dark doesn't have to be, morose and disheartening. It is a space for a whole different life. We are not accustomed to it, and that's why we are fearful of that. Simply because it's unknown, not because it is inherently bad, right? So we are looking a little bit deeper, and we understand unconscious motivations to things, and this can again come in the form of meditation. During meditation, it comes in the form of dreams or synchronicities like 33 here, which can help you decide like this way to go, right? So if you want to what was I thinking? Yeah. So if you want to know which way are you going and if that is the right way to go, then you can see quite a lot of numbers in this month: threes, ones, and zeros. Okay. 1010, or the other way around, talks about personal development, necessary changes taking place in the identity in order to make room for new beginnings. And that's what is overall taking place here. And we have my energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. Exactly. Yeah, but I feel that exactly is the dilemma that you're going through. Like, what do I focus on? What do I want to focus on? I don't know what I want my, sustained reality to be. So this is where I think other people are going to come in. They can help you see it in a different way. We have I am the dreamer of my dream. Speaking of dreams, right? And we have oneness as my true nature. Yeah, in the 12th house, we recognize the unity of all things, okay? Regardless of whatever zodiac is in there, that's how we recognize the unity. Because 12th house is the afterlife as well. It's just the borderline when we are done with the life cycle, and after that, we are going to disappear and merge into the unknown, into the vast universe. So this is just consolidating the past and gathering all of those experiences to make a greater whole. That new perspective that is coming to you, this with the tower here, I feel that is the consolidation, and it can turn out, it can feel negatively or positively, but regardless, it is going to, in the moment, I mean, but it is going to take you to something very full of potential and life. And this is going to happen in this month itself, so it's not like you have to suffer for 6 months in silence or something. That's totally not the case. And it's not even suffering, really. It's just a recognition that cannot be shaken. For example, if we know that someone we trusted, this is not how it's going to play out, but just an example. If we know that someone we trusted is not actually worthy of trust, then it is actually good for us that we know now instead of later when it actually counts, right? But in the moment, it cannot be pleasant to know that someone we trusted is not up to the mark. So something like that, something of disillusionment can happen here in the first half. But that steps you up, and that actually unlocks you to become more of the real you. It allows your soul to express in a different manner, for you to be able to show up and put efforts in different ways. And this time, things that will actually stand the test of time and are not influenced by external conditioning and circumstances. Of course, it depends how far you're willing to delve into the subconscious to determine how different the life is going to be. But regardless, with the Tower card, there are some inevitable changes that come, and it can feel uncomfortable in the moment because it is, shaky and unstable, and we just don't really know. But in that process, you learn to have faith in the unstable. Okay, and when you can do that, well, there's nothing standing in your way anymore, right? Yes, you choose something to focus on. Your dreams can be full of messages here. So speaking of dreams, let's get this deck. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. How is the month of August? Yes, we have journey, and we have 3 butterflies here. 3 once more. And butterflies represent the transformative forces that are taking place here. Starting a new journey. We have Thumbelina, which is talking about like seemingly small things that can have a long-lasting impact. Seemingly small things that can be ignored easily, but should not be, because it is just as significant. We have Landmark, which is that sustainable, standing the test of time topic that we were discussing. You can identify things, lost parts of yourself, or the parts of you that you have not been noticing, and which can actually lead you to so many different gifts and can lead you to a more sustained future that is coming through. Okay, let's get these. An overall picture for Virgo, please. How is this month ahead? Yeah, career-wise, there can be a very good team. Teamwork is excellent here. We have surrender. Really, the 12th house is all about surrender. And also with the Fool here, surrender the outcome, surrender to the unknown, keep faith in it, and just go for it. And we have finalized, finishing off the final chapter before moving on to the next. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. August. Yes, we have thorn, pain, focus, hardship, and introspection. Yeah, definitely an introspective month here. You're choosing what you want to focus on. Okay? What has been keeping you stuck? What has been keeping you being a thorn on your side? We have ride, journey, destiny, travel, and change. Yeah, the destined things, fated events. That is also very 12th house. Let's see some more cards here. How is this month for Virgos? August. We have majesty and virtue. Okay. Yeah, you're recognizing more of you, obviously. Okay, we have sweet thoughts. And we have unanimity and harmony. Yeah, the unity of all things. You're refreshing yourself. There is a newness that is coming through. I said that already with the Fool and Magician. That is really being highlighted. Two major arcana here, right? So that would be the principal energy here. Yeah, you're wanting to do something for service, and Virgo is the zodiac for service as well. You want to create harmony and peace in your life, in other people, in relationships as well. And you're willing to take constructive action to make that happen. Your intentions are very pure, and that's why the realizations and the epiphanies that come to you this month are also going to bring you to a place of purity. Shaking up the old structures is not a bad thing. Changes are not bad. And you're a mutable sign, so you're fine with changes, I would say, despite being an earth sign. But all in all of these changes are shifting you to a greater place of stability. Let's get you some guidance. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for August, please. What is your guidance for them? We have let go of convention and follow your own unique path. Yeah, you're not following other people's recipes for anything anymore. We have stay grounded and welcome the new knowledge and perspective coming to you. You are an earth sign, you're naturally grounded, but yes, do practice grounding here. Anytime that you're worried here, grounding brings you that sense of stability and peace. And it can open your mind to seeing new perspectives that you had not previously thought of. And it is also talking about like express yourself to the people around you if you feel comfortable doing so, because they can bring in the new knowledge and perspective too. Okay, let's get your astro dice. Fifth house, North Node, and Leo. Leo naturally sits in the fifth house. It talks about creativity, expression, and childlike energies. Also paying attention to our inner child, doing things for fun. How do you have fun? How do you enjoy all of those things? And that, again, being in the 12th house, it can talk about how much you express yourself and how much do you want to express. How far have you allowed yourself to? And what can be modified moving forward. With the North Node there, again, the fated changes and people and circumstances come in. There can be a very significant pull for you to move towards your life purpose and bring you greater fulfillment in this month. Okay, August. We have a squirrel, we have airplane, we have a fairy, and we have a turtle here. Yeah, your water sign, earth sign, air sign, and I guess another air sign here as well. But this is talking about you are being supported here. Yes, erect healthy boundaries and, you know, take care of yourself. Definitely take care of you. Traveling far, you might be making travel plans, or this is just how can you unleash and free yourself, how can you take flight in things that you're interested about. You're taking, once you know, and moving forward, you then take quick action towards your dreams. You know what you value, and you're very serious about what you value as well. And you know the squirrel's tail is being highlighted here, and you know, there is the superstition that if you are able to grab onto a squirrel's tail, and that is so hard to do, right? If you're able to do that, then that's a very lucky thing for you, right? So I don't know why that was standing out, but it just tells me that as you find your path and you align with it and you put your efforts in it, it's as though you've held on to your story, you've held on to your balance point. The tail is the balancing part of the squirrel here. That's how it is able to levitate itself and move really fast and so on. So you have found the sense of security, and you find that that is you and a part of you that you've not noticed before, but now that you see it, it is priceless. Yeah, okay, let's see. We have Page of Cups, King of Cups, water signs again. We had Knight of Cups over there. Seven of Cups. We have R, which is the ride, journey. We have N. We have B. We have D. Okay, so these initials can be your first, last, middle name, or someone significant to you, or some place that you work, or some place that is you know, significant for you. All these cups here, this can be confused again with the Seven of Cups. There are many things that are appealing and you don't know what to commit to. What do you want to seriously move towards? That can be a question here. But so much about the emotions or the spiritual body is coming up here. There is a dreaminess, dreamy quality to this, but that dreaminess is bringing you very new ideas. With the Magician and the Fool as well, it's just the entire world is open, right? So you can think about anything you want and you can construct anywhere. The world is your canvas, basically. You can do anything. That's what you're recognizing, that's what you're trusting. You're allowing that feeling to come and flow through you. The King of Cups is getting in touch with the water element, also with the turtle there. Emotionally mature, sympathetic, compassionate towards others, yourself, your past, your circumstances, everything, right? It's the recognition of the whole and how it has impacted you emotionally and spiritually, and using that information to move forward from there, to help other people out, to come off compassionate. Leo is also a very big heart, so it is you're filled with love for others, or for your past, because we do have Six of Cups here and the Three of Pentacles. You're perhaps, you know, feeling a lot more love about the conversations you have had in the past, or the lessons you have learned in the past as well, that has made you the person you are today. And the recognition, the combination of all of these different things are what is giving you confidence. And it can also be the Two of Swords and the Tower, plus the Seven of Cups, that previously you're feeling conflicted and undecided about which way you want to go, what would actually make you happy, satisfied, fulfilled, and that there are many things you can try, but nothing is like really punchily resonating. But with the Tower there, it can be that you find something that really clicks, but it's not something you were expecting or something that you were prepared for. So it can come with that initial sense of conflict, but it leads you to something much bigger and greater. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Virgos. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope the messages help you out, bring you clarity for the month ahead. Check your sun, moon and rising to get the full picture, and also the astrology video, and check out the infographic so you don't have to rewatch all the videos. You can just click on the date and it's going to take you to the info page. All right, I will see you some other time. Take care. Have a great month. Bye.